Hey, bro, I think we live.
I think so. What up, Coy?
Coy, where you been, bro? Jason, what's happening, man?
Jason A. Shannon.
Shannon, what's up? Lawrence,
White
Lily.
Rambo in here too. What up, Lawrence?
Oh, White Rambo in here?
Yeah, he in here too.
I ain't even see him. Bro, I ever tell you I
Mm.
like White Rambo a little bit better than I like Jason.
Yeah, you told me that.
And I know people have different personalities and different things they do and ways they act, but the White Rambo guy he just seems a little bit more civilized, you know?
Hmm? Hi, guy.
I don't want to get into it. All right, guy, what's happening, man?
They messing me up
Next
again,
time.
bro. What up,
Huh?
Chris? They messing me up again. Oh boy.
Ooh. Oh,
This,
chill, man. Chill with that, bro.
what up, Just Guns? Got quiet on my own.
Jizzle, what up?
Man, fam, what up?
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What up,
BMO.
Biggs?
BMO in the
What up?
house. Big. What up? What up? What up? What
CJ? What up, y'all?
up? What's cracking lacking? Zach is in class right now. It's taking everything in his power to figure out who's who. If y'all name ain't the same, man. BTG,
What up,
what's up, big dog?
what
CJ,
up,
what's
Havoc?
cracking? Major havoc, havoc. I feel
You
like
saw
a DJ.
BTG? I see BTG.
I saw BTG. He out there.
Well, there
He
you
out
go.
there.
What up, man? Oh, he showed up on there, but he didn't show up on my screen.
Busting good ons. My boy right there, man. We made it to the middle of the week, boy. That's all right. So look, man, I'm trying to let everybody get in here. Because this finna get good. Listen, if you have the ability, any of my buddies that have YouTube channel or anything, and you feel up to it, share the live for me. Because last week was great. When I say great, it was great. What's up, Gina? And who else did I see? I saw somebody else coming in.
That's
But
weird.
last week was great, man. It was a great discussion where we talked about the brother from Chicago that had that got arrested. The brother and the sister actually got arrested. You know, they had their credentials and they still went through the motions of messing with him. Now, so we did that live kind of segues into this one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and this is where I got basically gun world versus the real world. And
Yeah, man.
the brother that was on that video that's since gone viral, Lewis, he's gonna stop by tonight. He was supposed to come by last week, something came up, but he gonna stop by tonight, which is cool because it still fits the topic as we'll discuss
What up, Mongoose?
real versus the real world. And this I think everybody need to be listening, man, because this is stuff that so many of us take for granted, depending on where you are or what you've gone through or had to go through, with firearms or whatever, and what some people have to go through. It's crazy. It's crazy. And he was telling me some stuff, man. Wow. And Ramsey J, before you get started, bro, I get it. I get it. I get it. BMO won. But I'm a good sport, though. Ramsey J, he got to me on that. Like, he
Fit him
was trusting me. And I shared it because that's what you're supposed to do on some real, I
up.
can't say it. That's what you're supposed to do when it's real. What up? What up? We doing well. Oh, I don't know who that is.
Let's fit him.
That's Jova? No?
Is that
I
him?
don't know who it was.
KLG, what up? Tick
I
Win.
don't know, bro.
Yo, I can't see none of BTG's
What up?
comments on YouTube, bro.
You don't see I see BTG comments on here.
I see him on here, right? But for some reason they're not showing up on YouTube at all. What up,
Well,
SJ?
maybe you two don't like what he's saying. Tell him to say something else.
Say something else, BTG.
Tell him to say something better.
Say something better. What up, man?
H Manning, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? If y'all don't mind, man, smash the like button on your way in. Appreciate it.
See, fam say
BTG,
neither.
hey, what you done did to YouTube, bro, that they don't want to show your comments?
Cause
First of all,
I can see him in the
I'm not gonna go through no trouble because BTG comments don't show. All he do is tell a bunch of jokes anyway.
his jokes be funny though, man. He catch me off guard every time.
It do be funny. It do be funny. I'd be lying if I say they
Every
don't. But that ain't this. BTG, man, you need
What
to
up,
call
man?
YouTube and ask what's going on, bro.
See, he said I somehow kicked myself out of the live. So I see him here in the live, but his comments don't show up on YouTube. What up, Howard J?
I ain't blackball you, man. That's funny. Look at this. Did that show up on the screen on
Yep.
YouTube?
No, it didn't.
No. It just show his name and no comment.
Hold on, let me see if it. It's behind a little bit on the TV, but
That's crazy.
no, bro, I don't see it yet. No, I don't. I see it on the our screen, but I don't see it on the TV. No,
So nobody's seeing that?
hold on. I mean, I don't know. What up, Maurice? There we go. Now it just popped up, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
because Zach
I
Zach
don't know
Zach
why.
be scared.
No. But on YouTube, I mean, I'm talking about, and I look in the comments. Yeah, I watch the comments on my phone. It's not showing up. And I wonder if it's his YouTube name. I wonder. Well, let's see if mine shows up. I got guns in mine too.
I see his on YouTube right now.
I don't know why I can't.
I'm saying you don't see that on the screen?
Yeah, I see that on the screen. Yes. Yeah, mine came through. Yeah.
Hey
Hey, Steve.
CG.
What up, Mr. Dixon? Gotta change it to all messages. Hold on, maybe is that it, Jason? BTG, say something else. Yeah, there we go. Now I see it, bro. For some reason, it had changed to something else. I see it
What you
now.
mean? What that changed, bro? Tell the truth.
No, no,
Because it's
no.
something.
He told me, Jason said change it to all messages. So when I hit the little chat filter down there, it was on top messages. When I put all messages, now I can see it. I didn't
that,
change
makes,
that.
that makes sense.
I didn't change it though.
But that makes sense though, bro.
But I can see everybody else though.
I'm saying
Oh,
that makes sense.
man. It messing me up. G Mama, how you doing? Good to see you tonight.
Thanks, Jason. Hey, Jason. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. Because I didn't. He
All
fixed
right.
it.
And you see, let
Appreciate
me
that.
show y'all. Matter of fact, smash the like button. Gmod Grows, what up? Whoever I didn't get a chance to speak to, what's cracking. Now, let me say something about Zach to y'all, bro. I need to expose this right now. Do y'all see how stubborn he is?
How? I did exactly what he told me to do.
The man say somehow it got changed to
I didn't
it's
touch it.
just be like, okay, that's all it was. It just needed to be on all messages, man.
I didn't
That's
touch it.
he gonna make it like YouTube messed up something and put his on a different
Listen,
thing, and
the
we gonna
setting got
make it like
changed.
YouTube messages don't show up, man.
How am I
Yeah,
stubborn?
man.
Jason told me to do it, and I did it
BTG
immediately.
messages been there the whole time, man.
What up, Don? Was not on my screen, was it?
They been there the whole time, bro. You was just on top, man. Everybody else saw BTG except you.
Listen, all I know is thank you, Jason. I did exactly what he told me to work. That's all that matters. I have a how do I host to this? Go find somebody to make you a host, a mongoose. That's how you do it.
Dang, man. Stubborn people, boy. Stubborn people. Yo,
Very.
smash the like button if y'all don't mind. June 12th, 13th, Jacksonville, Florida, man. Lord have mercy. We are lit.
What
Oh
happened to
my
the,
God.
what happened to the 11th?
Oh, my bad. June 11th, 13th, Jacksonville, Florida. We lit, bro. I'm so excited. We got a lot of good stuff going on.
I don't know if
And
they'll
I'm
do a
really
FedEx
excited
mongoose.
about it that
They
I
might.
can't really talk too much about it right now. But boy, Arm 6 finna be the shiznit. Did I cuss?
You
TK,
did.
what's happening?
What up, TK? What's going on, sis?
Man, I hope y'all ready, man. You know how Jason be like, y'all ain't ready?
Right. Y'all ain't ready.
Man, listen. I'm talking about this up and it's stuck. You hear me?
T Bird, what up?
We done did something crazy.
I don't know who that is. Oh, I can't. Oh,
That's good though. You don't need to know, bro.
it messes up my
That's the
head, man.
that's the part I can't seem to get through to him. You don't need to know. I know that's Mr. Dixon right there.
And I know that's Mr. Dixon. I know that.
No, but you don't need to know though, bro. Like it don't matter. All we
Yeah,
just
I
talking to
need to know.
we just talking to whoever's on the land, man. If they
I
if
like
they
calling people
there,
by their name. I like calling them
if
by
they
their
there,
name.
listen, man, you don't have to do all that. If they there, we just
They
chop it
call me
up
by
with them.
my name. They call me by my name.
That's cause your name up there, dog. Let everybody out there do their thing, man. And let's talk about this. Make sure y'all smash the like button for me because we finna get this. We're gonna get this thing started because it's finna be good. Siege, I'm glad you're here. I see you down there, my brother.
Yeah, I see you.
Siege, don't you go nowhere because we gonna talk to my brother from the rack today, Lewis. Man, he gonna be famous before it's all over.
Yeah, what up,
And
man?
then we we're gonna get you on the screen in 1 minute, bro. Jack, and then you can ask him about the cheese, bro.
Yes, I want to know where I can get the cheesecake. All right.
We're gonna put everybody on to it. Thank you, Shanna. But listen, June 11th to the 13th, Jacksonville, Florida, a regular meetup, six, man. Bro, we do this is six
Six.
years?
Six. So we got 5
6 years,
plus 1. 6.
6 years, gang. And we're gonna turn up, man. We're gonna do the river taxi on
Mm-hmm.
Thursday night. We're gonna do the sip and chat by the pool. Then we're gonna get up Friday so the ladies can do the women's conference. We're gonna have hopefully I
What
ain't
up,
talked to
Shaq?
Dr. Brian yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and put him on the schedule because we're gonna have stop the bleed in there somewhere,
He
one
said
way
he was
or
going.
the
He said he was
other. Yeah,
going to do. We promised him we was going to take
he
the
man
class.
of his word. And he ain't that far. Jacksonville ain't that far from Louisiana, man.
What up, Swag 100?
Then SWAC 100.
What it says?
That's funny. That's funny. And then
What
we
up, man?
doing I done lost track. Then we doing the meet and greet exhibitor showcase, bringing everybody in.
That's
We're
right.
gonna kick it. We're gonna have the ball all night. We getting up, going to the range industry. Well, we got community range day as well
That's
on
right.
Friday. I got that. So there's a lot that happens on Friday.
Bring your
Saturday
backpack.
morning, do our range day, our industry range day. We're gonna it's gonna be lit. And then
What
we're
up,
gonna
Demo
do
man?
um, the awards dinner, man.
That's
The
right.
sixth annual sneaker ball. Thanks for the TDS Gunworks plug. Just shipped him a few. Okay, all right, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out TDS. Hey, listen. So we're gonna segue tonight up into from what we did last week,
Mm-hmm.
and tonight's live is titled "The Gun World versus the Real World." This is a conversation I like to have a lot because sometimes,
We was
and
mutually.
this is just my humble opinion, bro. Sometimes I think that we as people, and I'm gonna say we because I don't want to point fingers, getting wrapped up in the gun space, being a 2A person. Some are content creators, instructors. This go for everybody that's in the space. All right. Sometimes we lose track of the stuff that's going on outside the box. And I think that we have to learn to separate, somehow mentally separate one from the other. Understanding that the person across from you ain't always as knowledgeable
Hey,
or
Tim,
as into this stuff as you are.
Tony, Targets.
Not only that, bro, did you come up with anything like any striking difference between the gun world and the real world?
Yeah, they are, but I have to. I have. You made me think. Straight line. What
Okay.
up?
I want y'all to think about that. But what I'm gonna do before we dig into that any deeper, remember we saw this the video. Hold on. Let me let me go back to something. Let me pull this up. I'm not gonna play the whole video. But hold on.
What up, Snap?
Uh,
Is that Big Zo?
hold on. I can find.
Oh, it's killing
Here
me.
we go.
What up, Zo?
This video is so popular, boy. It popped up. I ain't had to type the whole thing in, boy.
What
Everybody
up,
been
Zo?
on this.
What up, Zo Speed and
What's
Ricer?
happening?
Who?
What's
Oh,
happening? My Chicago brother.
this is killing me.
Got all the Chicago guys in here tonight.
This is killing me, bro.
Hold on, man. Let me bring this up on the screen real quick. You know I be moving slow with this stuff. Boy, eyes getting old, man. Bring this up.
Carry a gun in the state of Illinois if you have the proper licenses. But some black gun
What up, Big
owners
Zo?
say their rights are being violated. CBS News Chicago investigator Dorothy Tucker uncovered several cases where they were stopped by police and charged with felonies despite having everything in order, leaving them to pick up the pieces of their lives.
We did something that's never been done before, watermelon cheesecake.
A cheesecake tasting in the south suburbs. Louis McWilliams's dream is to grow his business.
And it's gonna blow you away.
I like it.
All was good
Oh my God, it's so good. I told you. This is like a Jolly Ranch.
until this.
Right now, you're being entertained right now, Mr. McGoy.
I'm an entrepreneur. I have a company, a cheesecake company called Ann's Flavored Cheesecakes.
At the time of this interview, Louis faced a felony charge.
This has been very traumatic for me. I feel like my rights was violated.
His Second Amendment rights. Louis is an avid gun owner.
Just got me the AR top, one in the middle.
In April, Louis was pulled over on the south side, West 79th Street. He had a missing front plate.
Hey, yes, sir. How you doing, boss? Good, good.
The first thing he did, tell the officers he had a gun.
Okay, where's your firearm? On my side. Okay, you got your concealed carry license?
According to state law, in order to carry a legal gun in your car, you need a firearms license, better known as a FOID card, and a concealed and carry license, commonly called a CCL. This is Louis's card, and it's valid. That's what he handed the officers.
He looks at him. He said, okay, cool, this is perfect.
Only it wasn't.
Concealed carry, it didn't pop up. Oh.
It didn't pop up on Leeds, the database operated by the Illinois State Police.
I'm not gonna play no video.
Just step out.
Police recommended Louis be charged with 2 felonies.
Right now, you're being entertained right now, Mr. McGoy, because you can't verify your concealed carry, okay?
All right, let me get that off the screen. Now, we played the whole video last week. If y'all didn't know, real briefly, the brother was pulled over, told the police he had his firearm. He had his credentials with him because in Illinois, you got to have credentials. You have a FOID card, that's your firearm owner's identification card. And then you have, if you've had your stuff for a while, you'll have 2 different cards. You have your concealed carry card as well. I know recently they went to the one card that kind of serves as both.
Twin?
But nonetheless, the brother had his credentials. They still arrested him. I don't know if y'all watched the story, but we'll put the link back out there so y'all can go watch the full story. Then we did a live stream on it last week. Shout out to Mr. Smith, Philip Smith, the president of NAGA came on. He was actually featured in the news as CBS Chicago had reached out to him. He flew out to Chicago, got on the news, and then the brother that y'all just saw in the news clip, we're gonna bring him on here
What up,
tonight.
O'Neal?
I know it always hit home for me if whenever it happens in the city,
Yeah.
you know. So we really want to. I want to talk to him, catch up with him. If y'all got any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. And for as long as we have them, we'll shoot some of these questions at him. But remember, this is a case, so it might be some stuff that he can't speak on. But
Right.
let's bring him on here, man.
Okay, let's do it.
Lou, what up?
How you doing, man? Blessed to see you, gentlemen.
What's going
Yes,
on,
sir,
bro?
man. How you feeling,
Man,
brother?
man, blessed as ever, man. I won't complain about a second.
Hey, it sound like you done got back to the party, man.
Right.
Look, okay, yeah. So when I'm at the our cigar lounge and I puff cigars. So I have a bunch of gentlemen, men, young business owners, older business owners, man. We come with each other on a normal, everyday basis, and we get off with doing whatever we're doing with our lives as far as working. And we puff, we just talk with each other, man. So I got the guys in their own trucks. One is a lieutenant, and there's different people that's in our circle of friendship, and we talk with each other, man, love each other out about our day. So yeah, so
Mhm.
you caught me in the middle of the cigar lounge, enjoying myself.
Okay.
But
All right. All right. Well,
I
we
wanted to
ain't
be
we ain't
here,
gonna hold
man.
you up long, man. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. I just wanted to kind of
Yeah.
shine some light on what happened because we know it wasn't right. Now, the first thing I got to comment on though, bro, and it stood out to me on the new on the story
Yes, sir.
was that big ass Kool-Aid smile, bro. Boy,
Yeah.
that thing.
Look, I still
I
got it.
say, man, that's what I'm talking about, brother. Happy man, but
Thank
look
you,
here,
man. I
man. Needless
appreciate
to
that.
say, this whole thing is a little weird.
Yeah.
But when the police pulled you over, you gave them everything you were supposed to, and they still followed through. Not only arrested you, but took your firearms.
Exactly.
Am I right when I say they dropped the case though? The case itself was
Yes.
dropped.
The case itself completely dropped. It took them, of course, almost 3 to 4 months for them to do it, which should never have taken that long. But yeah, they most definitely dropped the case. But that doesn't stop the proceedings that still has to happen. So, like I was explaining before, man, the way Chicago does it is you have to go through hearings to get your property back. So regardless if you are not guilty, they still send you through the procedures if you are, and that's where we're having the biggest issue. Now I have to get my record expunged, which financially comes off of me. Um, the things that it offset is just tremendous, man. But yeah, most definitely a major headache, man.
Yeah,
And
I
you
can
got
imagine, man. This is the part I don't get. If if they dropped it, what's being expunged? What do they
yeah.
have to expunge?
That now this is the case. Now this the history of Chicago. This was not happening. So say for instance, if you were arrested, I had a, like I said, a case before where an officer unlocked my console. This is about 11 years ago. A young officer unlocked my console and took my weapon out, and she got found guilty and was also terminated. But back then, it was a much easier
Bring,
scenario.
bring your
I
mic
think.
down. Bro. Bring your
Okay,
mic
hold
down.
on.
You're going in.
Can you hear me
All
now?
right.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's
Okay.
perfect. That's perfect.
So the difference with today and then is that everything was kind of all inclusive. So if you beat the case, it'll be very easy for your attorney or a lawyer to go in and represent you and get your firearm back within a short visit of going to see a judge. Today they have made it to where, to me, it's just another scenario of them getting money or making money, because they've separated so many things just so you can pay. So you got to think, if I left court and it was all inclusive, they don't make no more money, the case is over, I retrieve my weapon, and I actually had that happen. This time is more so of them. This time was more so of them, I think, creating different scenarios where they can actually earn money off your problem, basically. So
Hmm.
now you have to pay for your expungement. You have to pay for it to get, you have to go back and forth with court so you can go through these court hearings. Every time you go to court, it's money made on their behalf because of you showing up to court. And I learned that as well. So all of these proceedings and all this thing is just basically a financial thing that the city is doing that I think is inappropriate and it doesn't make sense. But we have to put our voices together to get that change. Because, all honesty, man, they're gonna continue to do it. It's something new that they've created in the past few years in Chicago, and I think it's a headache on regards to the person who actually, in my scenario, which I'm not the only one, who has to
Yeah.
deal with these type of problems, man. Like now, I have to go and do a hearing. I have to pay for my expungement. When all these things, the first thing I said to my lawyer was, why do I have to go back and deal with this way? And she said, this is what they have done. This is how they created the system now, to where you have to go and deal with a judge and go do a hearing, regardless if you're innocent and the case was dropped. They're still going to send you through these procedures. So it's like a common. It's going to be a common cost to their mistake, whether it be yours or theirs. It's just going to be a common cost added.
like Mr. Dixon says, like the process is the punishment because they
Exactly.
threw your case out. So you would think that they throw your case out, you shouldn't have to deal with nothing. It should just be okay. What you should go back to what you were before you were falsely charged.
Exactly. So basically, what I take it as is that it's not this 100% agreement between Illinois and Chicago, and
Mm.
that Chicago wants probably more coverage of authority than the state has, which is the state has more authority. But in the same sense, where you have a case where you should have everything back and it should all be inclusive because you're innocent. This is Chicago's way of saying, okay, well, if they don't want to do it this way and we're going to do it this way, well, we're going to charge this and we're going to do this for this reason, and they're going to have their reasons and I don't want to say excuses, but they have their reasons of why they're charging. Because now, like you say, now I have to pay for expungement. Outside of paying for expungement, I got to go back into court to just for them to give the approval for me to get my weapons back, and then that's still a process. It's
And
unconstitutional
then
100%.
on top of all of that, they took away your FOID card. They never gave it back.
Yes, they
So then
never
you
gave
got
it
to
back
go back to the state
and
to
give it
even get
back.
that.
Exactly.
So that's after fighting the city. I got to go through the expungement,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
pay the lawyers to get everything cleared up. Then I got to go back to deal with the state
Yes.
to say, hey, I need my FOID card back and my concealed
Just
carry.
right. And they'll keep the status that way until you actually get it done and expunged.
What does your status show online?
It shows
Have you
suspended at
checked it?
this moment. Yeah, I
Oh, it
checked it
shows.
just not too long. I checked it about 2 days ago, and it still says suspended. And they won't change it until. But see, like now, I just learned from my attorney that they now have my license plates pinned. So I've been pulled over 5 times on regards of my license plate because it says not that I'm innocent or I've been beating the case. It just says gun offender. So now, like I just been, I stay in a suburban area of Illinois,
Hmm.
well, in Chicago, and I was pulled over. Man, they had the dogs come search my car and everything, man.
They made you a criminal.
Yeah.
They
So
made you a
basically,
criminal.
no matter how it plays out, I have to deal with it this way.
Can you sue them?
Yes. Right now, we're going through the procedure of going through the lawsuit. I can't say much about it, but
Okay,
we are
I
most definitely taking
understand.
those steps.
Good, clean, whoop their ass, man. Clean them, make them take you in trouble, man. That don't make that makes no to me. That makes absolutely no sense. That they throw the case out, they drop the charges, and then you have to spend time fixing their mistake. You have to spend money to do it.
Yes.
It makes no sense at all, man.
It doesn't, man.
What?
I'm being honest. It really doesn't, man. But you know what? I'm born and raised in Chicago, and I'm not gonna lie, I love this city because I spent the majority of a lot of time, with this city. My family has a business here in Chicago that's been around for a very long time, and I was had the privilege of meeting every majority of the citizens of Chicago
Mhm.
because of this business, and as well as growing my business. So I love this city, man. It's just the politics here is becoming more and more twisted, and that's where the problem comes in for most people. People that do wrong, I can't speak for them, but for those who are going with the system, agreeing with the system, and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna abide by these laws, and I'm gonna be a good Samaritan," we're taking the hits. We're the ones taking
Mhm.
the hits, and is I think it's more so. And I don't want to make this claim, but I'm believing that it may be to help influence their gun intake off the streets. Like it's influencing their numbers,
100%.
which may not be the right type of numbers because you're taking it from legal people. And I'm not the only case like this. It's man, many more individuals like me in Chicago that's facing these type of scenarios. Man, it
Well,
just mine's happened to be the voice that was able to stand out and say something and was agreeable to be able to expose.
the funny thing is, and it's not funny, not humorous, but the fact that I hate that it happened to you, but the fact that just somebody who actually can fight, who can get an attorney, who can be able to do this is a good thing because it could have just
It's a
been
blessing,
somebody who it could have just been somebody the spotlight wasn't shining on who couldn't do anything. They just had to
right?
take whatever. At least you can fight
Right,
and put up a stink about it. That's what I like. That's the good thing that can come from it. You may
man.
be the martyr for to make the decision.
Well, you know what I
Yeah.
say this. I'll put the glory in God, man, because a lot of things was afforded to me due to
What up,
people.
Shonda?
You know what I mean? Like I've been in business where we serve people, whether it be a nightclub or the cheesecakes.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the serving business, and in reality, without serving, it's hard to get served back. So I put the reality of God in that, man, because a lot of things fell in timing, a lot of things fell in place for me, and it didn't have to work that way. So by it working that way, man, I'm very thankful, bro. And I'm gonna put that power in His hands and say, man, it's been His will and power that got me through this scenario. Because the things that haven't been spoken of yet, I believe the station is making another segment of what
Okay.
we've seen already. They're doing a part two to it, which is
Okay.
more further into my story, and it explained more how much more damage was done, not just from the fact of that upfront moment, but the secondary moments that happen after all these things have applied, from my name being ruined, from me not having my vehicle and things of that nature, and how much it affected my business because of my name. My cheesecake product was in 56 stores throughout Chicago and gaining, and because of this type of bad traction, I had a lot of them pull out.
Hmm. Yeah, because
And,
I was
and I
going to ask you too, because I know in the story it said that you had a meeting that you were going to. Did you get a
exactly.
chance? Did you get a chance to fix that situation?
You
I
know,
thought
see,
about that.
the reality is, whether having a great personality or people taking to you or loving your product, man, you got to respect people's timing. And in business, regardless, I have a great attitude towards us winning and doing what we're gonna do with the product and it's selling in their business. People, I try my best to be punctual and respect people's timing. And realistically, when you're moving in a city like this where it's all fast paced and things change quickly, I had to realize that I lost that. It was a
Hmm.
big franchise. I don't want to speak on the name, but I lost the franchise that was going to bag me into this business, which would have helped me be in a tremendous amounts of stores in Chicago and expanding.
Hmm.
Yeah, I lost it, man. And then trying to rekindle it is kind of hard because now you got to capture their attention again.
Right.
With all the bad publicity. So it's been work, man. I've had businesses that they love. Well, I'll say this is that the product is extremely loved. It's uniquely different. It's never been done, and I'm the only one to actually do it. It's basically like creating a different type of cheese. I also patent the product, man. And me and my family have expanded on it, and it's when I say it's doing well, we're 7 years in business, man, and it's nothing like it. I got to get you something. I also got to get my man something too as well, but it's something
Yeah,
that's never been done, man. It's mind blowing, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm
absolutely.
sitting around a bunch of gentlemen that I give the cheesecake to on a consistent basis, man. If I turn the camera and let you hear from them, they'll say the exact same thing.
No, I believe it, man. And I'm gonna let you talk more about the business here in a second.
Okay.
But I'm on this. How long were you concealed carry holder?
Well, I've been a concealed carry holder since 2020.
Okay.
So you've been doing it for a while. So
Yes.
see, this is the thing, man. When they pass these gun laws, most people, and this is a part of the reason I wanted to do this topic because in our city, man, most people, even though they changed the laws in the city, everybody's not aware of all the changes.
Right.
They don't have a way of telling you everything, right? You learn as much as you can in your concealed carry class. But what
Right.
the concealed carry rules were 5 years ago and
They've
what's
changed.
they didn't change. So all you
Mhm.
remember is what I was taught
Right.
in my original. This is how I'm supposed to transport my firearm. This is what I can and can't have. This is how I'm supposed to do it. You're following the old rules.
Right.
But now they didn't change the new rules, and then they don't even have their system in order. They come in here telling
Right.
you, "Yeah, well, we ran your information, but it ain't in the lead system."
Right.
That I had a personal situation where I saw that happen before. What you
Yeah.
mean? That means something is wrong. Y'all systems ain't talking. That
Mhm.
ain't got nothing to do with me.
That has nothing.
But
Right. Exactly.
it's in writing that they weren't supposed to arrest you, which
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing why
Then,
that that end of the case got dropped. But they want to make a big deal out of it. They want to make an example. But I applaud the news station for
Yes.
taking the story
yes.
because as much as it seems to be hurting you, I think that's going to flip.
Well,
I think it's gonna help you because they're gonna say, brother didn't do nothing wrong.
That's
right.
right.
None of
Right.
this is his fault. You following the law. I did the right thing. I said it,
Right.
man, and I say it again. They pull me over. I'm not telling them nothing they don't ask me.
Right.
A lot of people don't
Look,
agree.
you said that too. Yeah.
I'm not telling them nothing they don't ask me because you a business owner,
Right.
you law abiding, you ain't did
Right.
nothing. You pulled me over about my license plate. Oh
Right.
man, I ain't know the license plate was missing. My bad. Hey, we're gonna have to give you a ticket. Oh damn. All right, thanks,
Right.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Give me
Right.
a ticket. My license valid. Appreciate you. Going about my way.
Exactly.
Hindsight always 2020, right?
Right.
Or like you said, it could have went the other way. I could have not said nothing, and they say step out the car.
Right.
Right.
Oh, well, you got this on. You ain't tell us.
Right.
But see, now they told me to step out the car. That's when I would have told them.
That's what, and that's what makes it tricky because I'm pretty sure you were just thinking I'm doing what I'm supposed to do in order to be
Exactly.
able to get out of this situation because they done pull me over for something, and that's what I was saying. Like I was saying last time, bro, you shouldn't have to go through all the mental gymnastics when
Right.
you're doing the right thing. You shouldn't have to.
You know what? That's the way you just spoke of it is exactly how I looked at it. I didn't think it was going to be a difficult scenario, and I thought it was going to be a in and out. We you pull me over. You ask for my credentials. I show you my insurance. I show you my license. When he asked about the weapon, I thought he knew about the weapon because that's the first thing, after asking me for license and insurance,
Mm-hmm.
he asked me about did I have a weapon on me. So
Oh, he
I'm
asked
thinking
you.
instantly
Okay.
that he could see it on my license plates because that's how it comes in registered. Why else would
Okay.
you ask me about a weapon? So as the etiquette is taught through the carry concealed class is, you're supposed to state that I got the weapon to an official officer. So that's what I caught myself doing, and just to make sure to make it less of a headache. When he
Right.
first pulled up, I had my hands out the window. I want to make it as easy as possible for them to realize I respect their job and
Mm-hmm.
I respect what they have to do because the area we were in is a troubled area, but this is home to us. This is home to like my
Mm-hmm.
man that's doing the interview. Like, you know what I mean, as far as us being here on the podcast, that's our home. So I respect the officers because I know I'm not the problem. So when they pulled me over, I stuck my hands out the window. When he came back, when he got close enough, that's why you saw me wiping my hands to let him know that I have nothing on me, as far as in any trouble towards them.
Mm-hmm.
And when he asked me on regards to the weapon, I told him. Now I know different on how to deal with it, like he was just speaking on, man. But it was I didn't look at it as that. I thought it was going to be a simple in and out, but it was certain things that was said. The young officer said to me, the lady officer that came on my passenger side asked me how much my shoes cost.
What?
Yeah, so when I looked at her, I this all felt like it was personal. It didn't feel like it
Mm-hmm.
was. It didn't feel like it was just a normal procedure scenario. And when they found, what it felt like to me is when they found that they had an opening to
Mm-hmm.
arrest me, they did it.
Mm.
And what was impressive to me is when uh, Dorothy Tucker did the interview or did the story, and she did her research. When they reached out to the state, I'm surely protect themselves and said, in their own writing, was that long as he had a valid card, there should have been no activity from the police officers at all. I
Right.
should have never been arrested. So that alone itself was the volume of this should never took place. But
And
you know,
I don't like the fact now that you tag now. You say you've been stopped five
right,
times, and
five
and
times,
you
man.
never know what type of interaction because you don't never know who that cop is that's pulling you over. You don't know how
Right,
you're gonna do or what's gonna happen behind that. I don't.
right.
It's dangerous
Oh,
for you.
well, I'm seeking therapy now. To be honest, I think that that's the best thing for me to do because this has been very traumatic, man. This is a lot of scenarios came from this. I lost a lot of weight, man. I've lost 50 pounds. This has been extremely
Whew.
stressful. So, um, this has just been a change for me. This has been a dramatic life change, and people that don't think that these things really affect your conscious and subconscious about how you go about your day, it really does, man. Because now when I get behind the wheel of my car, I'm looking like for a person who's abided by the law, who's created his own, worked hard for it. And I started from scratch, man. It wasn't given a handout. I had to do the right things to get to the right place. And
Mm.
so when you go and you hop in your car, the least thing you want to think about is thinking that your life is going to be spent behind, or your time is going to be spent behind bars because somebody felt the way, or if I do something slightly wrong, that this could cause this type of problem or you're getting pulled over and I smell like a cigar and I say the wrong thing and now you take it, they can take it and transform it to something else. It's very traumatic, man. It's very mind-boggling and it's very
Yeah,
upsetting to be
I,
honest, man.
and I can understand that because if the cops pull behind me now, I'm like,
Right.
it gets me a little bit nervous when they're behind me, and I ain't doing it. I can understand you've been through this. I can totally understand that being ridiculously traumatic, man.
Yeah, it
I
is, man.
think
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It really is.
when I think about this, man, I would think the lawyers and people should move with more urgency to try to
Right.
get things going. I'm hoping the news hurry up and post this because what happens is they put you in more danger because as a
Right.
business
Because
owner,
now
you
I'm
still
visual.
have to move around, and now they like he ain't got it on him. He can't have it on him because the people tripping. So now
Right.
that puts you in a funnier spot, right? Like
Yeah, it
what am
do.
I supposed to do, man? I need to have a way to be able to protect myself. We got some of the most wicked streets in the United States.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I need at least give me a fighting chance, man. This was my fighting chance,
Right.
to
Yeah,
be
And you
able
just
to
took it
protect
away
myself.
from me.
And you just took that away from me. So when they change these gun laws, it only affects the people that follow the rules.
right.
Right. Right.
That's what
And
that's
that's the
exactly what
problem.
does to not following the rules.
Yep.
Right.
You do stuff like
Right.
this. I did everything right, everything,
Everything.
and you still played me.
Right.
You still made my life hell right there. Like that's crazy.
It
Did
is,
you ever
man.
touch base with the other young lady that was in
I
the
did, Lucy. Yeah, I actually spoke with her. We actually linked up and we spoke, and she coordinated me to talk to a certain attorney, which was very helpful, man. But she had the same traumatic scenario. She beat her case as well, but you know, I think hers is a little bit more advanced than mine as far as the lawsuit's concerned, because I don't
Okay.
think they're doing it as a class action yet. But she's most definitely was totally aggravated. It was a beautiful young lady. She's actually hardworking, another law-abiding citizen who actually is a broker, who actually is what she says she is, and uh, beautiful person, great mom. From what I've saw, man, just these are good people, man. That this is happening to, and I
and
think
she
they
still
don't
didn't get
care.
her firearms back either. Do you know?
Say it again.
She didn't get her firearms back either.
She hasn't got her firearm back either. Yeah,
Now let me ask
this
you.
is
Now, can you? And that's where they take your Ford card away too, so you can't even go purchase another firearm.
no, I can't do
That's
anything.
what I said earlier. Like, man, you got your FOIA card back. Just go get
Yeah,
another one.
you got to get another one, right? No, they're not. They took it. They seized it on the day of the arrest, and didn't give it back. And that's what the story was kind of explaining, was that they inventoried it. So you had two valid
Yeah.
cards, and you inventoried it, and then you wrote it as if he didn't have it at all. So it led to just a downfall in my scenario, because I just remained guilty until things was really proven, which led me going back and forth, court fees, I mean lawyer fees and things of that nature, man. But I got to be thankful. Like I said, it was God, man, for the time and how things played out for me. How when I went to court and how things played out, and for me to be able to have the voice, and for my lawyer to my lawyer, he's a great lawyer. His name's Dave McDermott. If you're in Chicago, uh,
I know Dave McDermott.
yeah,
You
that's
do?
my man. I got a long-standing relationship with him, man, and he stood up for me, man, and got things done for me. And he's the one who, when he heard about my scenario, he called me. He said, "Look, we're gonna jump on the case. We're gonna handle it." And I appreciate every single second he did, man, because within that same, I say 3 or 4 days, he had her speaking to me ASAP. He had Miss Dorothy Tucker speaking to me ASAP. So that started what we're sitting here talking about now.
And I want to ask you a question, and it's just me being inquisitive, being curious. Did the DA give any justification on why they went against what the state said? Did they give any reason why they?
None.
Because they approved the charges when
They approved the
they.
charges, and then they didn't want to get spoke to, nor the superintendent of Illinois police officers. He didn't want to speak either.
Hmm.
Because I mean, think about it. What could they say on regards of the behavior that was taken? I wasn't. Well, this is my character anyway, but I wasn't against the scenario. I wasn't being rebuttaling to them. I wasn't going against them. I wasn't aggressive.
Mm.
I understood what position I was in. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And I was always taught to think before you speak,
Mhm.
as much as possible. You know what I mean? I'm speaking now, I'm trying to run through, make sure I say the right things. But in those type of scenarios, man, I try to not act first and think
Right.
first. And in my benefit, that was me being calm and relaxed and actually hearing them and speaking to them, which at first I thought it meant nothing and I felt like it was useless. But then situations like this, where it's now it's about being exposed and it's being shown, it's really making them looking like they was the aggressor, which is great for my scenario. So
Right.
yeah,
And it's all politics, man. When you
yeah,
got
it is.
the governor, see, I look at this stuff funny, and I
Yeah.
speak on it a lot different, especially ever since I left. Like the governor, he publicly parades as anti-gun, but
Right.
I don't really think he's anti-gun.
No.
From what I hear, his family got a gun range in Wisconsin, so like I don't think
Right.
he's really.
No, and
Brandon
you think
Johnson always get mad by him being a brother and being the mayor of Chicago, man. I get tight and I start talking crazy. I'd be like, he from Elgin, man. He ain't even from Chicago, first of all.
right,
Either way, he the mayor now. And sometimes, man, they do this stuff for all political reasons, bro. Like,
right, right.
so they could keep those voters voting that way. And then all
Exactly.
these parents out here who have lost kids to gun violence, right?
Mhm.
Right.
They play to them. They say, "Look, we doing X, Y, and Z because we're gonna get these guns off the street." So a scarred parent or a hurt parent that's lost a kid in
Wants to
these
hear
streets,
that.
they want to hear that, but that's
Right.
not really what's happening.
You're
And
taking it from
sometimes when
people
I
like
get a
us.
chance, I'm telling you, I know so many people in the scenario. When I do talk to them, they I give them a different perspective, right? Like
Right.
guns don't kill people.
That's right.
People with
Nah,
bad people
people
with
kill
guns kill
people.
people,
That's
right?
right.
So you need to understand that. Like I don't want to, my baby, I lost my baby. I don't want to be nowhere around a gun. Listen, you need to have something to protect yourself.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Give yourself a fighting chance. You still got other kids. You want to be able to protect them if you can.
Right.
Like it's
Exactly.
okay, like that. And then that thing though, but they'll keep preaching that narrative like you really gonna move all the guns off the street. It ain't
Right.
one. Let me be cool. It ain't one. It ain't one little dude on the street right now that's following their gun law that they
Not one.
pass.
Not
But
one,
you
man.
want, but you want us to just be victims.
Right.
So
No,
they
they
can sit
do.
around.
The more something is broken, the more they imply they have to fix it. And that's in every city, every state, no matter what, all over the world. And that I think that's part of the conglomerate of how they're moving. The more it's broken, the more it has to be fixed. And you're not gonna go try to fix what's broken if it's not completely broken to you. So, as much
Hmm.
as we see trouble in Chicago and in other states, man, it's not enough for them. You know what I mean? It's not enough for them to actually put a dramatic change. You
Yeah,
get what I mean?
and that's why I look at why, because I never say gun violence. I
Right. You
always
say
say violence
right, because that's all
because
it is.
because when you say gun violence, the emphasis is to put the problem on the gun and not what's
Right.
causing the violence, because that's the
Right.
issue. It ain't the gun. The issue is what's causing the violence and what has you grabbing a gun and doing whatever. But they don't want to.
Right.
They don't want to focus on that because then you have to look in within the system and see how it's on some bullshit. So they just
Yeah,
Exactly.
focus on the gun.
I agree with that. I
That's
agree
why
with that.
I
that's why
agree with
I
that.
always say violence because they don't want to focus on the real issue that's causing whatever's going on to happen.
Right.
The gun is the scapegoat.
The gun is the scapegoat, and they're using it consistently, man.
Yep.
And that's 100% true, man. And to
Yeah,
get stuck in that is a terrible place, man.
no, no, I get it, bro. I wish, I just wish it was more that we could do, man. And I don't like to get political, but sometimes
Yeah.
I feel like we as a people, us, especially black people, man, sometimes we get stuck between that rock and a hard place. And what I mean by that is, especially in the political game,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
right? You got one side that's is pro gun.
Right.
One side of the aisle is pro gun,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
but a lot of the policies don't agree and don't align with us.
Right.
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 You got the other side that's anti-gun with a lot of policies that may align
Fit.
more with us.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
right?
Right.
Which way do you go?
Right. Exactly.
That's been the problem in Chicago and cities like it, New York,
That's right.
Cali,
That's true.
all these states that have these crazy gun laws and stuff like that. That's the rock and the hard place that
Right.
people are against, right? So like you have a lot of people out here that may be struggling. You got people that sometimes need help, right?
Right.
So this side don't want to. They're not giving no help to nothing. Pull yourself up by your bootstrap.
Right.
This side say, "Nah, we'll give you the help, but we're gonna take away, you
Right.
know,
Your means to
every other."
protect.
Right. Yeah.
So what people do is they vote and they vote based on their situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
Unfortunately, so
That's true.
I'd rather deal with effed up gun laws and still be able to feed my family, still have programs in the neighborhood, still have other
Right.
things that I
Yep.
can
Right.
go with
Yeah.
and live a better life, still have health insurance, still have a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Versus I'm gonna vote pro gun, right? I can keep
Right.
my firearms and have all that, but hell, I'm gonna damn near be homeless on the other side.
Right.
Right. Right. Right.
What a
It's
Crazy
mess.
man.
crazy,
It's like
man.
you damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah.
Exactly what it is. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
If you don't, I'm actually living it right now.
Yeah, man. So look, bro, I want to say first, thank you for stopping through,
Yeah.
taking time out. I know
Oh,
y'all out
most
there
definitely,
kicking, so
man.
I ain't gonna hold you up much longer. So now
No,
what
I
I want to
appreciate
do,
this.
I want to break off the case for a second, and I want you to tell me about your business
Oh man, that's the one thing I love to do.
and tell
Okay,
and
so
tell us what makes these cheesecakes so unique and so different, and why you the first person to do it.
so basically, man, what about just to put some texture behind how it was created. I have Crohn's, and I hate to talk so personal, but I have Crohn's
Oh,
disease,
okay.
right?
Okay.
And I let it get bad, and I didn't know what it was, right? I didn't know this was happening. This was years ago, and
Mm-hmm.
when I found out, I was bedridden because of the condition that got bad. So I was asking my kid's mom at the time to make something that I could eat because I couldn't eat hot, solid products. I couldn't eat solid foods, and I wasn't supposed to eat cheesecakes, but that's my favorite dessert. So she would go out and get it, and she got to the point where she said she was sick and tired of making it. This recipe has been in my family for years, from my grandmother, from a great grandmother, and you wouldn't even think like this. This is how old that recipe was. So she made it for me. The first one, I had to be honest with her. I was like, "Yeah, that ain't it." But then she came back and made two more, man, and the last two I fell in love with, man. It was green apple. And so that's how this actually came about. She didn't think that I told her once I tasted, once I started to get better and feel better, I said I could sell it. And she looked me in my face and said, "You can't sell this." And I said, "Yeah, I can sell this. I can sell anything." So I went out. She made me like three or four cheesecakes, man. And she made it with love, man, because that's how she basically was trying to make something that I like. And I took that product, man. I went out and I sold. We made like two cheesecakes. I brought her back probably like $100. And it wasn't much at the time, but I brought it back to her. I said, "Look, don't tell me what I can't sell." And she was excited. And I told her this is a real thing. So from
Mm,
that day on, we just started expanding on it, and that was 7 years ago. So basically, we had to learn the business, learn everything about it, learn the rules, learn the insurances, learn things that we needed, and we did exactly that. But what we did out of the whole thing, because of the recipe, is that we made a different style of cheese that's not been made. So that's
mm,
whether and we wouldn't have had it patented, which it's very hard to get a cheese or any type of food
Mm-hmm.
patented, but they allowed it because it never existed before ever. So this is the importance of why it is what it is. So basically, as a
mm,
black inventor, we created something and as an intellectual property, put it in a patent to make sure that we can preserve it, which is what you have: watermelon cheesecake, green apple cheesecake. We actually have 34 flavors in all, but
mm,
we only commercialized wise, we're only pushing the watermelon green apple because they're so distinctive and how we made it. But this is the product I was eating for the past almost 20 years. So to
wow.
actually introduce you to the world, it was amazing, and I found the way to do it. So, but you still have to learn the politics of the business. You have to learn, where does this go? How does this product work? Where could I sell it to, and the things of that nature. So I had to learn all those things, man. But what makes it very unique is that you never heard of a watermelon cheesecake, and I don't mean
Mm.
toppings and stuff just thrown on top of it. I'm talking about the actual cheese itself. So
I
when
was
I say this,
intrigued immediately when I saw it. I was like, wait a minute. I said, now this. I said, this is
Hey,
different.
hey,
I look, I said, this is different.
how you want to know how you know it's catchy?
Mhm.
This dude been on a diet for the last 3 months. He ain't
Yeah.
been eating nothing but spinach and bacon.
Hey, that's
He
good,
ain't
man. Look,
supposed to have
look, it
nothing
works.
sweet, no bread, no nothing. But when he saw this, man, I want that watermelon cheesecake. That's the first thing he said. He done broke the diet and everything. Forgot about everything, though.
Look, I have
But look,
three
so you
six.
see,
Oh, go
there's
ahead.
a
I'm
comment
sorry.
on the screen right now say, "Can we order online?" Now, let me ask you this:
Okay.
how could we? There's people in here that's from Chicago, so
Right.
that
Yeah.
it shouldn't be no issue for them. If they wanted to try out your cheesecake, the people that's local, how can they do it? Let's ask that first.
Okay, so you can do it two ways. Right now, I'm having the website rebuilt because of all this. It threw everything off that I had going on, and a lot of negative things took place, and I've totally reversed that in this scenario. So Um, basically, right now, the best way to do it is I do have stores that actually still have the product. So the closest one, if you're in the south suburbs, we have Red Snapper, that is right off of Cicero on Lincoln Highway. They have the product, and there's a few other stores that's being restocked now. The docks are being restocked. That's throughout Chicago. If you Google it, you'll be able to pull up docks and locations because we're all in every last location. If you want to order directly from me, you can. The only place I'm taking the orders from is Instagram because that's always been our number one hub. I put like 6,000.
Yeah,
I
man, the
have
shop
over.
closing or something?
No,
Yeah.
see, I did it as a distribution type of
No,
scenario,
no,
so I didn't
your
make it
light
as a
went out.
Oh,
storefront.
I'm talking about your light went
The
out.
light,
Like it
they
just
turned
Oh
the
no,
lights off
okay,
on
no,
you.
okay. So I'm in a. You gotta remember I'm in the cigar lounge, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
getting lighter. And so, can you see me now?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
Okay,
no,
there
it's
you
cool.
go.
It's
Okay.
cool. I just make sure everything all right. I'm like, I hope you know the lights went out.
No. We're in a cigar lounge, so when it's getting later and it's getting dark and the crowd starts to come in, so they turn the lights down.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
it's
okay.
also hookah too, so that's why it turns to this. But if they go to the social media, if they don't want to travel to a store, we also deliver. So if they make an order, they can make an order with me. And I have a few other people that's monitoring my social media that works directly with me and 100% with me. And they can go directly to the Instagram, which is Ann's Flavored Cheesecakes,
Mhm.
ANNSFLAVORED Cheesecakes with ES at the end. You go to there and you can place your order, DM me because I have it open for anyone to communicate with me. They can go there, make an order. If they want a whole cheesecake, only thing I don't do directly for me to the customer is I don't sell slices. When you actually go to the stores, they actually have slices. And if you go to the actual Instagram itself, I labeled all the stores that I restock. So you'll be able to see the stores if you're in the Chicagoland area or surrounding Chicagoland area. But if you want it
Okay.
directly and you want it shipped to you within Chicago and you don't want to take the time to go to the store, that's fine. I'll make it more convenient. I will deliver it. I've already delivered probably 40 cheesecakes already within the time frame of when they first ordered. And so we've been very consistent in moving, which I'm very thankful how this is turning out, as far as the business. But when I say you just get contact with me on Instagram, uh, Ant's Flavored Cheesecakes, and I will most definitely have that order. Or I will take the order myself, and we will track shipping, meaning you'll be able to see me coming to you, or we'll communicate as much as possible until I get to you to deliver it, and make sure that everything works 100%, so you can taste a great product, man.
So I got so I
Hey,
gotta be in Illinois in order to get me some.
no,
No,
no, no,
sir.
no,
So
no.
So
Oh,
if you are out of state, I can
mhm.
ship as well. So the only
Okay,
thing that's different that being out of state, I have to include your shipping
okay,
onto the price. But outside of that, man, it'll be tracked to you, come to you directly, and I'll communicate with you as frequent as possible until you actually get that product,
okay. Order
Now,
me a cheese.
I ain't gonna tell you when online right now. I'm not gonna tell you
Yeah.
when online, but
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be back in the city soon. All right.
I
I ain't
got
gonna
you,
say when
man. You ain't got
online
to
though.
worry
I ain't
about it.
gonna
I'm gonna
say
throw
when
it to you.
online though. But when I get there, I'm gonna hit you up so I can come get one of them cheesecakes, man. And then I you can look at me and tell I eat. So I'm
Look, I was once there, sir. Look, 50 pounds lighter, but that wasn't due to me doing it all on my own.
I hear you, man. When you said that, I damn near said I need to get stopped by the police. I can drop 50 pounds, but that ain't how I want to go. That ain't how I want to go.
Right, exactly.
I want to ask you too because you created a new
Yes, sir.
cheese. Is it good
Yes.
with your Crohn's? Does it work good with that?
That's yeah. Now it's not that it's what I'm not good with any dairy product, so I
Mm,
don't eat it as much. I do eat it, but because I do have Crohn's, I try not to overly do it. Because
okay.
and be honest, the product, the way it tastes, you will overly do this cheesecake. It's one of them type of products. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I seriously, man. Like my kids, man, I have to wing it off of them, man. If I make some and I bring it home from my
Mm,
professional kitchen, I bring it home, man. That cheesecake is going in like 20 minutes, man. Like I
I'm,
don't mean every slice, and my kids will eat it up
I'm,
like
I'm,
that,
I'm gonna
man.
hit you up because I'm going home for Thanksgiving and I'm gonna see if
Oh my God, they
you
gonna
can get
love
me
it,
one.
man.
I'm gonna see if you can ship one directly to my people's house.
I
So when
will.
I get there to be there. All right, I'll get into. That's what I'm gonna do for Thanksgiving.
So which one
Yes,
is
sir.
more popular, the green apple or the watermelon?
Now this has been the biggest question we've had for a long time, for the past I say 6 years, man. Now, to
What up,
me,
Rodney?
my favorite was green apple, but I
Okay.
also love watermelon. I'm not gonna lie to you, man, and it's so hard to debate. Like, okay, I have 6,000 natural reviews, not just saying that, oh, I make a good product, or somebody that you put in front of a camera and they taste it, give you this facade of an answer. I mean, natural views, natural responses when they first taste it, man, and both of them get the huge response of that they love it, man. And the concept, this is what really gets me, is when I have people, when I do the big events, the vendor events, like we had the Rib Fest here. I do the Taste of Chicago here, in Chicago. I do a lot of
Stop
different
talking, man.
events.
But I miss the food. I miss the food
Look, look,
so
look.
bad.
Look, well, I tell you, if you come this upcoming year, I'll be there, man. But so now, when we let people taste it and people buy it, that's we have the responses, man. That when they first taste it, man, they lose their minds, man, because it's that connection of that flavor, man, and that cheese, that cream, and it's not overbearing. It's like a perfect lay on your palate, man. And I honestly say, man, it was a God's blessing to me, man, to have a product like this because it's literally changed my life over the years. Even with this outcome that I'm having now, man,
Mm-hmm.
and the response I'm getting from it, man, it's just this is God's work, bro, and it's amazing, man. So when you taste it,
Ain't
I'm
like
not
the
just
second brother
overselling
I
it.
know that got a cheesecake business too.
Yeah.
Second brother, second brother I know. I got one of my partners got a cheesecake spot in Joliet,
Okay.
and he
I
done
would
been
like.
in
I look.
business for
Yeah. He's.
12,
And look,
15 years.
I will take some of my slices, man. I don't have no problem with that, man.
You know what? I can make that connection happen. That ain't nothing.
Okay. Okay.
We need him in Jacksonville, bro.
Look. I'm gonna tell you, man. As this thing continuously grows, I've had great opportunities. Well, I ain't gonna say I've utilized them, but man, it's just steadily growing, man. And by you actually saying that you want some and you want me to send it to you, man, that's the birth of it happening.
Yeah, yeah,
You
sure.
being a person, and when you taste it, and it's your natural response to say, "Hey, man, I love this product, or I like this product." I'm gonna tell you what I've done over the years, man, at doing these shows and doing contests. I won the best delectable dessert and donut contests and all type of dessert contests. I've won them all. So
Mm,
Mm,
in return to this, man, it's like I had people walk up to me and say, "I hate cheesecake," because to be honest, if you know the history, the history of cheesecake is 4,000 years old. So the
mm,
history of this thing is honestly is that it was mainly enjoyed by the Caucasian culture, and it being that it was mainly their dessert of creation.
mm-hmm.
But for us in the urban or in the more of a black background, man, we're like half and half. So that was one of the things I wanted to fix because I actually really love cheesecake, regardless of what it was on it, right? But
mm,
I've had people come to me and say they hate cheesecake. Oh, I can't take the creamy. I don't like this. I don't like that. And the minute they taste ours, become true lovers of cheesecake and have been reorders to almost up to 10, 20 times, man.
mm.
I'm
It's
See,
going.
unbelievable.
I'm big
I'm,
when with cheesecake. I'm big on the crust too.
yeah,
Oh man,
yeah.
that's a must for me. It's a must.
You better have that crust
Uh,
right, man.
look, I can't tell you the recipe, but I tell you, everybody's gonna make it right for you. I promise.
That's
Bro, when I get that cheesecake in New York, man, I'm going live. First
But
thing,
please do.
I'm
I
going live,
wanted to,
man.
man. And if you can, send it to me, man, and I'll post it because I want it to be known that everyone who tries it really have a passion for what they're eating. Like, man, like this is something that's a good product, man. And I hate
yeah,
to,
yeah.
I know
That
it's my
is.
business and I'm selling it, but I'm really not selling it. When you taste it, it does its own work, man. I can literally, I
Now,
got 5 guys around me right now that I'm not gonna, I wouldn't have to say a thing to, and if I let them speak, they'll speak highly on the product.
Mm.
let me ask you. Let me ask you this, because
Yes, sir.
somebody said something earlier. I don't know if they was joking or not, but every Friday I do a giveaway on the
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
channel, like a donation based giveaway, right?
Okay.
And somebody's like, we should do a cheesecake. So let me ask you this:
Yes, sir.
if how long does it take if I want to put in an order? Now I got people here from all over the country, bro. They from
Yes,
everywhere,
sir.
from as far as LA
In Alaska.
back to New York. Yeah,
Wow.
so we got people
Wow.
all over the country that's right here watching right now, and everywhere in between.
Wow.
How long would it take from the day that I order for you to ship out to a person?
Okay. So what I naturally do is it takes 2 days to make fresh because I try to make every well I do make each one of them fresh. So it takes 2 days because it's a process it goes through. So I'll break down the process so you kind of get it. So when I first mix it and I make the actual cheesecake is in a if I'm gonna do something individual for you, I'll make it myself. But normally in my kitchen I have this huge mixer, right? And I set it through the process of the first day when it's mixed and put on top of the crust. I have to let it sit in the refrigerator so it can settle. So once it settles, then I can ice it. Then I put the icing on top of it. That's the next day. But from there, it goes through the process of being cut up. So by the third day, that's when I'm shipping it out. So it takes 2 days
Okay,
to make, 1 day to ship out. And what I try to do, and I hate to add the cost of the shipping, but it makes it tough for me not to send it to make profit if I don't do it that way, to be honest. But when I ship it, I try to do overnight to any location I do. So
Okay.
it naturally would probably be there. If it's not by the third day, by the fourth day, you'll have it. And we'll do most definitely is track it.
Okay.
mm. So I think what we're gonna do
Yes,
on
sir.
maybe the next when I do my next one on Donation Friday, I think we
Okay,
should give away a cheesecake.
You
let's
should.
do it.
So this way we can support your business,
Right.
and then somebody will get a chance to actually get it and review it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that. What y'all think? Y'all have
Man,
you
that'd
ever?
be perfect.
Let me ask this question: if you eat cheesecake, do you eat cheesecake? Yes or no in the chat. Just put Y or N. I'm just trying to get an idea for how many people actually.
Yeah.
Kim, I ain't worried about it being a keto cheesecake. I'm gonna try that cheesecake. I'm gonna try
Well,
that cheesecake.
thank you, man. I appreciate you.
I can't believe he breaking his diet for this
I'm
cheesecake.
gonna have a whole house full of people try it. That's it, bro. I'm gonna order a watermelon and a green
Yeah.
apple one. I'm gonna order one of each.
Oh
And
wow. And
let
I look, I
them.
have it ready for you to go, man.
Yep. So I have it for Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna do when you get that in your household. Because I've seen it happen over and over again. When they actually get to your parents' house and you lay it out, when you put it because they come in slices. It's not the whole actual. It's the open cheesecake. I already have it pre-cut, and basically the design is a whole full circle, which is 10 inches wide, 2 inches thick of
Okay.
cheesecake, right? So when you put all the slices together, it creates a design. So say when you put it on the table, instead of just having it all out in the open, you can literally put it as a circle as a regular cheesecake, and it will form an actual design. So that's the way I actually constructed the cases.
Okay.
So when you get it, you'll see it, man. It's gonna be very unique. And when I guarantee you this is when you get it on that table, that is gonna be a conversational piece for the whole family, and they're gonna talk about it for hours before the conversation stops. And I mean that.
Okay.
This cheesecake got to be good, man.
Right.
Man, it's amazing.
Well, you didn't talk it up. You didn't talk it up, man. Got to be. And we got a lot of yeses out there, only a couple no's. So yeah, we're gonna give away one. So I'm gonna support you in that way. And then when
Yes,
I
sir.
do get back to the city, man, I'm gonna support you again. Come by, make
Man,
sure I get one. I'll pull up on you, and then we'll make it happen. So
I love you for that.
and
Thank you so much, man.
I'm sure people gonna follow you on here. I'm sure
Yep.
a handful
Put the
of
link
people
out there.
will
Yeah.
support your business as well. We're gonna put your link back out there. If nothing else, even if you don't order anything, go follow the brother on
Yep.
Instagram and just show him some support,
Thank
man.
you. Man, I truly appreciate both of you gentlemen, man. I had a great time talking with you, man.
Yeah,
And any
man.
way I
Appreciate it, man.
can,
We'll
I'm gonna
get
play
back to
my
it,
part.
man.
I promise.
Appreciate
Tell
you,
all
bro.
the fellas we said what's up, brother. Hey, listen, man. I wish you all the best on your case. If there's anything you want to get out to some people that we can help, I mean, I don't have the biggest platform in the world, but I will lend it to you, man. You just let me
Thank
know.
you.
All you gotta do is
And
hit
look,
me up. It's all good.
it just
Bro,
take.
we
Hey,
gotta
look,
ask him.
you're
We
in the
gotta
right
ask him the
position,
question.
man.
We gotta
Uh huh.
ask him the question, bro. We gotta ask him the question.
Talk to me.
Oh, you want to do them like that?
We gotta. We gotta ask him.
Good.
All right, man. Because this could determine if we support you or not. Too. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, talk
This
to
get
me.
real right here. Yep. This a personal question, bro. But we ask everybody.
Okay.
Do you eat grits, bro? Because you look like you a neighborhood guy. You eat grits?
Okay, I do. I have growing up. I'm not gonna lie, man. That was one of the recipes growing up in my household.
Okay,
Recently, I
okay,
haven't,
okay.
but yeah, recently I haven't because I lost the weight, and I'm trying to keep it off at this point. But man, yeah, I'm a grits lover, man.
What do you put in
Oh,
your
that's
grits?
what's happening, man. What you put
Man,
on them?
look, I'll be honest. As a kid, growing up, a little bit
No,
of
like
sugar,
right
some
as a
butter.
grown up.
a, a little bit of sugar, some butter. Hey, baby, I'm doing a live right now. I apologize.
Hey, bro, we're
Uh,
not buying none of your cheesecake, bro.
He said, sugar on grits. Oh,
We was gonna buy it until you said sugar.
did that?
Hey,
Look, but that was when I was a kid, man.
no, man. We was gonna buy it until you said. Oh no, man.
Hey, look, we was hyping
See,
kids
this is what
growing
I
up,
mean,
man.
bro. This is what I mean. Let me tell you something. Do you know how many people I be cool with until they say they put sugar on their grits, man? Then all of a sudden I feel like I can't trust you.
I can't trust it. You ain't right.
Oh my god, man.
And look, I
Hey,
can't help it, man. Look, I grew up in one of them households that didn't have much, man.
I mean, you
Look.
want to know something, bro? I think this is the
you
Uh,
gotta
one
finish.
time
You gotta finish.
I'm still gonna get some cheesecake.
I love you, sir. Look, I pray he does too, man. I love both of y'all now.
I'm a little upset, bro. I got to get over this first. I gotta get over this
Okay.
first. No, 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 look,
But
man.
hey,
Hey,
well, when
listen,
you come
bro.
back, I got some cheesecake for you, though, man. Look, that's my word to you.
Listen, all that aside, brother. Listen,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I truly, in my heart, hate what you had to go through.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Thank you, man.
I'm gonna tell you something though. You blessed. You still
Yep.
here.
Yes,
You
sir.
smiling. You talking to us, which means it all could have been worse.
Yes,
That's
So,
right.
that's
so,
100%.
so we thank God that you safe, upright, doing your thing, still
Thank
in
you.
business, still moving around, doing you.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
fighting that, man. This is kind of what we do on this side of things. So everybody here gonna be in the fight with you,
Mm-hmm.
Thank
and
you, man.
hopefully you get what belongs to you back.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm praying that the state and the city do the right thing, man. So you be easy, brother. I appreciate you coming through. You're welcome on the platform anytime. We're gonna
Yes,
stay in
sir.
tune. Make sure I got your number in the messages so I can stay in tune with you, man. When I touch down,
Yes,
I
sir.
get up with you. All
Okay.
right?
I love you, brothers, man. Thank you again,
Yeah,
man. I
man.
appreciate both you
Thank you, bro.
guys. And, man, the minute you order, I'm going to start setting up to ship out, man. I'm with you.
All
I
right.
got
Thank you,
you,
man.
man. You got
Appreciate
my word. It's gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
All right?
gentlemen, man. Love you guys, man.
you. You right.
Peace,
Take it
bro.
easy.
Be easy out there, man.
Yes, sir. All right.
Uh, hey, man. Good brother, man. Good brother.
You good, brother. He put sugar on his grits. He said he was a kid,
But
so
that's the only thing bad, man. That's the
he, get a,
only thing bad, bro.
he was a kid, bro. We can give him a
But he
pass on
was doing good for himself. He was doing real good for himself. And you did it, bro. Because I wasn't gonna ask him.
that. I had to
This
know.
reminds me. This remind me of the whole situation. Had them people not asked him about the gun, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Had we not asked him about the grits, I wouldn't be upset right now.
We had to know. What up, Walt? We had to know,
Hey,
man.
man, Wally, what's up, bro? Hey, Wally, them people get in touch with you yet, man?
Yeah.
So
Thank you, Shalon.
I appreciate Louis stopping through, man. And I know
Yeah.
this is so not relatable to so many of us because so many people not in places where you have to deal with this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like even now, man, I can remember talking to you and the fellas on the phone and everything. I would confuse you by telling you what I'd have to go through, right? Like I
Yeah.
say, yeah, bro, I'm buying some ammo, and I might be on the phone with you, and they be like, you got your FOI card.
Hmm.
I got to pull out a FOI card to buy 50 rounds of ammo.
When I came to Illinois that time for the event, then I went to the pit with y'all. I couldn't
Yeah,
buy ammo. Somebody had to do it with me in order because I didn't have a FOI card. They wouldn't sell it to me.
correct. As a matter of fact, you can't even go into the gun store and say, "Let me see that handgun right there," to check it out without showing a FOI card.
That's something. That's
And I'm
that's.
not sure what other states. I'm not
I
sure
don't
what other
know.
state. I think I'm sure there's another state that has a FOI card or something similar.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Do anybody live in a state that has something similar to that?
That's how New
That's
Jersey is. They won't even show you a gun if you don't have your car. Oh, really? I didn't know that about Jersey.
that's crazy, man. So and this to me was a perfect segue into
Connecticut.
tonight's live, which is the gun world, separating the gun world from the real world, right?
Right. What up, Devin?
Um, Maryland like that too.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know, man. I didn't know those states were like that.
You know, I me being there, I was telling the brother earlier, man. One of the biggest reasons that I'm in Florida right now, or the reasons I got out of Illinois, is because of that.
Hmm.
Not because of his particular situation, but just because of the gun law shift and the fact that this is what I do.
Right.
And I was afraid that somehow I could become a target, right? Because I would speak about this on YouTube. I would speak against the laws. I would, and I didn't want to be their example.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
if I was not on social media, I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't have, it wouldn't have been no issue.
Right.
The fact that it was something that I was speaking on consistently, and I knew that I wasn't with registering the stuff and
Hmm.
going through all those motions, I didn't want to be the example, man. So
And
you,
some and the funny thing is, somebody could have just caught wind of it. You never would think it, and then try to decide we're gonna make an example out of him.
and
You
it
never
was
know.
easy because I was already doing this online, right?
Right.
And I make these Illinois videos as they would pass the laws, and those videos would get lots of traction. When I go to gun stores, people be like, "Hey,
Mhm.
man, you the guy that made the video about this." So anywhere I would go to ranges and all of that, people recognize you because I have a lot of viewers from Illinois, right? So you
Yeah.
think I just didn't want to be that example. Um,
Well, just called the handgun qualification license card. Oh,
mm, that's tough, man.
that's
So
ridiculous.
so when I talk about, I want to say this, and I really want y'all to interact with me, man, and just
Oh, I
just
ain't talking.
just just check me, man. Respectfully, check me if I'm wrong as I speak on this. I talk about separating the gun world from the real world. You hear me say this so much. If you're in these lives a lot, you will hear me say this because we tend to have tunnel vision when you in the 2A space, right? You assume you assume everybody know what you know.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like we everybody's privy to the information that we get. It ain't like we getting some information other people don't have. Everybody's just not paying attention to everything that's going on. The same thing I was just telling this brother about. Laws will change because I knew when they passed that PICA Protect Illinois Citizens Act,
Hmm.
which is basically the AR ban in Illinois. Do you know how many people, even to this day, is not familiar with it?
Because they don't live in the same world we do.
So if this brother said he said I've been a concealed carry holder since 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
They passed PICA in 2022. In 22 or 23, I can't remember. It was January 1st of one of those 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
which means he had already gone through
All right, truth.
like um whatever those laws were at that time.
Right.
That's what he knew, right? Like he had this is how I knew that he had his stuff for a while because he had two separate cards.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I was telling you that they consolidated the cards in Illinois?
Yeah.
So, but he still had two separate cards, which tells me that he had his stuff for a while.
Thanks, Devin. You
What
said
if he's not one of them
2023, bro.
people? Huh?
You said it was 2023.
Okay. What if he was one of those people that don't watch the news
Right.
and don't know he don't log into the state site that
Right.
often? My stuff is valid. It hasn't expired. I don't know, right? And then they say, well, ignorance is no excuse. But again, this is what separates the gun. One of the things that separate the gun world from the real world,
Right.
right? Like in the real world, everybody don't know exactly what's going on. Everybody ain't watching Guns and Gadgets or
Nope.
the YouTube channels that's telling us what
Mm-hmm.
happened, or they don't send you nothing.
Washington gun
Anybody,
laws. Right.
anybody in here that's in Illinois right now, because maybe I missed it. Maybe it was in my mailbox and I didn't see it. Did y'all ever receive anything as gun owners that told you that the laws had changed?
And you want to know something, bro? That's weird too, because when I think about it, I think about here, right? Like when your driver's license get ready to expire, I start getting a
Oh,
bunch of stuff. I start getting a bunch of stuff in the mail.
yeah. When your FOIA card and stuff going to expire, they'll send you an email, or if your concealed carry going to expire, they're going to send you something saying, hey, your concealed carry going to expire. You got to do X, Y, and Z. But nothing went out that said these laws had changed.
Right.
Right?
They don't use the word.
Had I not been in this space and knowing what was going on, I would not have known.
Right. And that's got to be on purpose. Even I'm law abiding, have all my correct documentation. There should be something for those people. They should be made aware of the law changing. Now, if they want to get somebody elected, they'll send you a whole bunch of pamphlets and bullshit on it.
But listen, this don't shock me that this happened in the city, right? Because had he been anywhere else, like west of the city or out of the city,
Mm,
this wouldn't happen. Because I can tell you, I can tell you that as long as I was there, for as long as I can remember since they passed this thing. Now I don't know. Now I can't tell you that it didn't happen, but I
mm,
don't know of any cases that have been like anybody that's been arrested or caught up in this whole Pika thing because they had an AR, they got pulled over, anything anything with this law because a lot of the sheriffs and stuff refuse to
right. They're elected officials, so they don't follow the same. They don't follow the same rules. They don't,
doing that, right? They wasn't even they don't even get into that stuff, right? People will be at the range right now. You can go if you go to the ranges in Illinois. You'll go to the range. There'll be people out there with ARs.
right.
You see them. I mean, they still shooting them. They still got them, but they wanted you to go and register them. But I haven't seen anybody get in trouble for not having a registered gun. Now, anybody that's in here from Chicago or Illinois, anybody know of any cases where or know somebody that got in trouble for having an unregistered firearm? And if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, but if I'm not mistaken, even if you got caught, like say I got caught or pulled over one time and I got an AR and they run the information and it's not registered, right? It's not in the
Mm,
database. That's basically just supposed to be a smack on the hand, like, all right, you got to go get this registered within so many days.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure what they do. I don't know if they take it and say, you know, you got to go through the registration process. You can come get it back, or do they let you keep it and say, you know, you got so much time to go get it registered? But I know that first time is supposed to be a smack on the hand.
They probably jam you up, bro. They probably jam you up.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Because it seemed like it's just about making money. Because I still
Oh, they
can't get
dirty
over.
too. They
I
dirty
can't,
because they gave
I
you
can't get over
so.
the fact that they throw your case out and you still got to pay to get rid of the rest of the stuff.
This is what I was telling everybody. If you didn't register by the deadline, that January deadline, don't register. If you
Right.
didn't already do it, don't do it now because you breaking the law at this point.
Mm.
You didn't do it by the deadline, don't do it now.
You don't know how they're gonna treat you.
Yeah, you might well just hope they don't never check you, man. Don't be riding around with it in your car, or nothing.
Well, I mean, I know that the sheriffs are different because they were the people that when they were talking up against. I forget how many counties it was that were like, we're not enforcing this.
State police ain't. They don't be on that type of time, man. When you in most of the suburbs, that's like some of the see there's suburbs that literally surround the city, right? Like
Mm,
you in city limits, and then you right out those suburbs that are right outside of the city. Some of those can be a little more tedious, but most of the suburbs don't bother you. And on top of that, in Illinois, once you get, I don't know, west of, I'm gonna say once you get west of Oak Brook,
mm,
people in Illinois know what I'm talking about. You get west of Oak Brook, um, and you start going down south into those suburbs. You know the Champagnes, the Peorias, the
mm,
you get way out west. Man, it's gun friendly.
mm,
Like it's extremely gun friendly. Once you get out the confines of Cook County, which is a huge county,
mm.
um, DuPage maybe Highland Park is in Cook County still,
Okay.
but you once you get outside of those areas, Illinois is a gun friendly state. Believe it or not, you'd be shocked. That's where all the gun stores and everything was. And there's no gun shop, not one that exists in the city limits of Chicago. So can somebody correct me on this?
Wow. You said south of Kankakee. Nice snap.
Can anybody correct me on that?
City police. I'm not
No,
sure.
no gun stores exist in the city of Chicago. Is it
Nah,
like that? Is it like that in New York?
I don't know if, bro. I don't know if the only place that I know of where they have any sort of gun anything in New York is there's one there in Queens. I know about that one, but it's a place that only police and everything can go to shoot and stuff. I don't know if they sell guns there. But other than that, I've never known of a gun store in within the five boroughs, the city of New York. I've never known of one.
So it's like that in Chicago. There's not one gun store that exists in the city of Chicago.
You always had to go out to Long Island if you wanted to start. You had to get outside of the. That's why I say the city.
I wonder if it's like that in all major cities. Like anybody in here from Philly, Bmore? Is it gun stores in Baltimore?
Chuck's in Riverdale. The
I say
nearest one.
Riverdale ain't the city though. But yeah, I guess it would be close. That's crazy. Did y'all hear about the case that was in the northwest suburbs where them police um the chief and a couple other guys got arrested for selling them guns out of evidence?
They was talking about that on this guy that I watched. He was talking about Lewis's case, and he was talking about that he was doing the contrast between how them cops was out there selling guns and how they arrested Lewis for being a law-abiding gun owner. He was talking about that, but those guys selling that. Oh, Woodhaven has one. I didn't know that, Rodney. I didn't know that. I wonder if that's the place that I'm thinking of. That might be the spot I'm thinking of. Because they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me come there. They told me no because I wasn't law enforcement.
So, oh, it's like that in Philly too, Siege?
Mount Vernon has guns. Yeah, but Mount Vernon is not the city. Well, that's outside of the boroughs. Mount Vernon is outside of the boroughs. That's not New York City.
Hmm.
Mount Vernon is be considered like within the state because most of the strongest gun laws, they have gun laws all throughout New York State, but in the city is where they're really really tough within the 5 boroughs. I know you could go out on the island. You can go out in Walmart. They will sell shotguns and ammo too. Shit, right there
Just
in Valley Street, man.
outside of Baltimore City.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Do they still got the Cook County ammo tax? Bro, remember I used to tell you that
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
5 cent a round it used to be. I don't know what it is now.
That's
When you
crazy.
you go buy a box of ammo, bro, you pay 5 cent a round
Mm.
ammo tax.
Yeah, right across the street from the Bronx. Yeah, yeah. Mount Vernon and the Bronx is right next to each other. Yeah, but
Man,
that's considered out. That's considered outside the city limits. Mount Vernon got their own mayor. It's different.
so okay. I'm gonna shoot another example out there, and anybody out there, y'all feel free to chime in. So, real world, gun world. I had a partner that I've known for some time. I hadn't spoke to him in a while, but he hit me yesterday or the day before. Um, what did I ask?
I don't remember what you asked.
Snap said yes. I forgot what I asked. Damn, I'm getting old, bro.
It happens all the time.
Totally forgot what I asked him. But anyway, and now I forgot what I was talking about. All right, bro. That's it.
Ain't no we can do. Ain't no we can do about it, man. Just stop. It'll come back to you in a minute. Just keep on going. Oh, he said how to go to Indiana. Oh, he had to go to Indiana for ammo. Okay. Snap. Ask about the ammo tax.
Oh,
Ammo tax.
they still
Ammo
got the
tax.
ammo tax. Okay, okay,
Thank
okay.
you, Devin.
I remember that part. I was saying something, and I totally forgot what I started talking about.
It'll come back to you, man. Don't even Ramsey. Don't even start, man. Listen, it's just something that
Hey,
happened, man.
Randy,
Don't
why
know
don't
why.
you just tell me what I was talking about, man?
Right. Seeing your moment. Yeah, I'm listening.
Man,
Walk into a room and
I
forget
want
why I
to talk
walked
about
into a
the
room.
ammo tax. I was going to talk about something else. I had started. Oh, I was telling y'all the difference between. I got it. It came back to me. So my man hit me yesterday, and he was asking me. He said first he was asking me about a concealed carry, like doing a concealed carry class,
Mm-hmm.
right? So he was trying to find somebody in the city because he didn't even realize that I wasn't there no more. So he was trying to get a class done or whatever, and I was like, I put him on to somebody I knew that could help him out. Um,
I do, Mr. Dixon.
and then he was asking me, yeah, bro. He's like, yeah, and I also wanted to talk to you about, what's the best thing, what's the best firearm for me to buy
Mm-hmm.
that's relatively affordable, right? And he said, man, because I had been, looking around and I had seen some Tauruses for a good price, but then I had some dudes telling me that nah, Taurus ain't it. That ain't the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to just, ask you about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm listening to him, I'm thinking to myself, it reminds me, everybody not in our space. So is Taurus something that comes to mind to you when you think about, you know, if you were to recommend a brand of firearm? Is Taurus something that comes to mind for you?
No.
Why?
I guess it's just because I live in that space. I think that I think that there are other things that you can get that I would consider to be a better starter pistol than the Taurus pistol. And I don't have a problem with the G line, but I think it's just because I live in that space. We live in that space.
So that's the
Because I've
thing.
had people come to me and say to me, it costs this much, it's a good price. I'm like, yeah, it is. And then I'll explain to them why.
See, I don't in my mind, I be thinking like this. I probably think the same way, right? Like if I was to want to recommend something, Taurus probably wouldn't come to my mind first.
It wouldn't.
However, I'm also not going to be the guy that's going to crap on it because there's a ton of people that carry Tauruses every day.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, that's what I say. I don't got a problem with the G line of their guns. I don't have a problem with them at all. But it wouldn't be the first thing I would think of.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, think about price range.
Hmm.
Would you say a Taurus is in the same price range as a Canic?
No, the bills are different.
The what is like a GX4
I don't
or
know how much.
a G2C is definitely they got the G2X,
Hmm.
G2C, GX4. What do those retail a little less than the Taurus?
But those are Tauruses.
No, I'm saying. Oh, my bad. Do they retail less than the Canic? I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're cheaper than they are cheaper than the Canon Kid. They're a little bit less expensive.
Because
Two
you
ninety nine
know,
BTG. So you can get a G4 on sale for $299 less.
so think about this. Everybody, do are you the guy that says, "Nah, man, you should save a couple more $100 and go get you a such such." Are
No,
you that
I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that say you need a gun and you got $299. Get you a Taurus. I know the guns run. I know they work. It's just not what I. It's just not what comes to. It's just not the first thing that comes to mind for me. I own Tauruses. I own Canics. I own other guns, and I know why the Taurus comes in at the price that it does.
real world,
You can tell the
real
difference.
world gun world, right?
Exactly, because see, my real world is the gun world.
Hmm.
That my real
Interesting.
world is. I live that, bro. You know, we live that every day. We
Yeah.
live in that world. Our world is the gun world.
But I always have to keep myself grounded enough to understand that everybody's not.
Right. Yeah, and that's it's like when you work in a particular industry, and when you talk back and forth with your colleagues, you'll be spitting all type of different stuff that has to do with the industry, and you get with a client and start talking to them the same way. You gotta think about it. Like, wait a minute, they don't understand what I just said. They don't do this every day like I do. I get that from working in computers and even in finance. I
Okay,
get that.
someone does not know guns, Taurus may not be for you. I mean, that could be true.
Mm-hmm. Tell them get what
Get
they
what
can
they
afford.
can afford.
Yeah, cause I'm the you come to me and say you need a gun and this is all I got. I'm saying, hey, listen, for that you can go get this type of gun for that, and because you need to have a gun, you can go get this type of gun with that money. I ain't gonna never say no,
I
no,
like
just
that, Ramsey J.
save
I
it.
like that. I like Ramsey J's account
To a person who collecting the guns, no, a person that may have a useful use. Yeah, that's why I agree with that. I'm not gonna never say, nah, man, You coming to me and say all I can afford is a high point and I need a gun? Listen, go get that one right there.
You say better than a stick. But
That's right. It is better than a stick. You want to consider others. Yeah, and that's
you
something
say
like,
as a Taurus guy, I agree that as a first you may. I don't know if I agree with that or not. I'm not saying that, Parasite. How you doing, by the way? I'm not saying that though. Like
your third gun should be a $500 over range after you have more confidence. Why you say that?
I don't agree with that either.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
See, I don't agree. I don't agree with putting and it's so hard to not do it. But I just get so irritated with making price equate to quality, right?
And it doesn't.
It does not. I cannot say that enough.
It
It
doesn't.
irritates me to death when I hear people doing that. Like when you make price be rep representative of, I don't know if I said that right,
You did.
of quality though. Like it represents the quality of that firearm. That's not true.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
not
have
at all.
to say, man, I'm gonna go spend 700 and it's gonna be better than what was 500.
You know, because I can go spend $500 on a Thesis 1911, and the gun is built like a tank, and the gun runs and it works, and it's a quality gun. I don't got to spend this. That's why I just, and that's stuff that we learn, bro, because we live in this world. Other people outside of it, they're not gonna know.
So I don't know how long you've been following Channel Snap, but I bought a used G2C as an experiment on the channel one time.
I remember that.
And I ran the gun like crazy. I'm talking about just ran it and ran it and ran it. And that gun would not fail.
Them guns work.
It would not fail. I'm talking about probably 4,000 rounds or more.
Yeah, like I bought the Taurus Tactical because I wanted to have it because I hadn't bought a Taurus since the TX22, and when that gun runs, the gun works. It works. Back in the day, I had like a Millennial. It was like a Millennial PT9 or something like that. That gun was terrible. It made me
Lito,
not buy Tauruses
yeah,
for
I
a long time.
thought about that. He carried a GX4.
Okay. Yeah, that's a,
And he owned a lot of stuff. He got a lot of different guns. So like
yeah.
that's the point I'm making. So when he was talking to me about it,
About this guy.
I didn't want. I'm like, man, no, don't listen to what everybody say. That's what I tell them. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
man, they were telling me about the tours, man. No, they shitting on the tour. I'm like, don't listen to what everybody say, bro. It's kind of up to you. Like
Mm-hmm.
you got to get what works for you. Um, Main thing though, but again, I'm catching myself because I'm starting to get caught in the peer pressure, right? Where it's like not even peer pressure, but you hear it so much, it's so repetitive. But you got to get some training.
Yeah.
Now this starting to become second nature to me. Like I just say it to people now, just for no reason. They, man, how
Mm-hmm.
you doing, Dave? We gotta get some training. Like it's like I'm just responding with training to everything, whatever somebody say to me. Um, I feel like that's part of the problem. Guys will go buy stuff and they don't know all these different brands or whatever. Believe it or not, in the real world, most people only know the major names.
Right. They know Glock, Smith and Wesson. And I think
Yeah,
those two are probably the most recognized, honestly, amongst regular people. Probably Glock
yeah,
and Smith and Wesson
yeah. Taurus.
and Taurus. And you may know Ruger too because of the 1022. I just think about in terms of me first coming into guns, the first thing that I always thought about was Glock.
Yep. Yeah, I can see that. The Arex Delta. Yeah, see, that wouldn't be something that would be on the radar of somebody who's not in the space.
Right. It's not a big giant
But it
major brand.
is it is a good solid gun.
Mm-hmm. That's one of Billy's favorites.
Why is that though, Walt? Why is that?
What do you say?
He said toys is great for the budget person that's only going to go to the range twice a year and keep it on nightstand until you find that you really enjoy this hobby and lifestyle.
I mean, if you're gonna be moving and getting
I
different
agree
guns,
and disagree.
I mean, if you're gonna be moving and getting different guns, I mean, but if the only gun you can afford is a Taurus, and you maintain it, the gun runs. What I'm saying they've changed their quality over the time when it comes to.
But why? Okay, now I'm asking you this. Devil's advocate, I guess. Why does it have to have that disclaimer? I
What?
mean, if it's the only thing you can afford, why does it need that disclaimer? Why can't it be, man, I can afford anything I want to buy, but I'm gonna go get this GX4. I like the way it's priced. I like the way it feel in my hand. I think that's what I want. Why can't it just be that?
It's a disclaimer for me because, like I said, I live in this world. That's why it's a disclaimer for me. This is
So,
this,
so,
this
so
is what we do every
you
single day.
think that whole idea of you in the space, so you kind of look not. I don't see. I don't want to say look down, but I guess I have to because I can't think of anything else to say. So you kind of look down on tourists in a sense, like, yeah, they cool if that's all you can afford.
It's because of my experience with it. That's the thing.
Which
I can't get away from that. But then I say, I know that they've come. I know that they've come a long way since I dealt with them. I know that they
right,
have.
so you had an experience with one in particular, right?
Right.
So how do you put that on every tourist?
It's
You if
just
you never had a GX4, you never had a G2 X or
that's
C.
just me. It's bro. That's just me how I view it. But I said I would never tell nobody not to because I understand where they've come from. I understand that. There's still a lot of those guns, and I know a lot of people who swear by their G2Cs, G3s, and
Hmm.
that was 279. One of my favorite guns. Yeah, I mean it does. Price doesn't
That's another again. It's
price
another
doesn't mean quality.
wouldn't be on the radar of the average everyday person.
Yeah, it's in the gun
Great,
space.
but I know great guns. Man, I've been having a lot. I've been running the hell out of this. The P10C,
Mm-hmm.
my first CZ Striker Fire
Mm-hmm.
joint, and I just have been hearing so much about it, which made me want to get it. Shout out to Click Click Bang, but that's what really made me want it, and I'm very impressed with it. But it's something you don't hear people talk about, and it's cheaper than a Glock and a Canik in a lot of cases.
It's because you live in that space. Most people, you tell, hey, you look at the average person, hey, what's a CZ? I don't know. They'll tell you something. They won't know. We know. Like, who the hell, most people, who's running around talking about, I want to get an FN? They going to be talking about they want to go. I go Smith& Wesson usually.
On the streets, boy, a lot of people want to FM, boy. That's because it be in all the music though, the FM. But
Yeah, see, it's the way that stuff translates, depending on where you are. You can always buy secondhand, you can get what you want. Does anyone buy a brand new whip? Or do you get one with low miles? I mean, I think the low miles is cheaper.
yeah, I mean, I get it. Eric is right on that. He actually right. I mean, I think I have no problem buying used guns.
Not no problems at all.
As a matter of fact, I look at used before I look at new.
Every time before I leave the range, bro, I walk right past all the new stuff, right over to the used spot. What they got over here that's good? Gotta go get my layaway now.
Oh, I'm convinced you just got too much money, bro.
If you like to eat steak, you'll spend more with more expensive cuts. If not, you'll settle for cheap cuts. I don't know because Walt E. There are cuts that are considered cheap that are actually really good. That's see, that's why I don't. I like me a good porterhouse T-bone. But there's other cuts of steak that are good, nice and fatty and a lot of flavor.
Crazy, man.
I just learned that you don't got to spend a lot of money to get something that's quality. Now you can spend a lot of money and get a quality thing, but you don't have to. CW said he didn't even look at the new first. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, I
I
walk
don't
right
either.
stuff. I walk right past it, go right to the used section.
Yeah, you get some of your best deals used, man.
Yep.
Again, real world versus gun world. Accessories.
You have to be in the guns and around people with guns and no CZ. That's right, truth. There's some stuff you just have to be like. Yeah, most people ain't walking around talking about, "Oh, I want to get a CZ." They're not. They don't even know what a CZ is. Ain't nothing wrong with
But
hamburger helper snap.
accessories
Nothing wrong with
is
hamburger.
not it's not really a thing in the real
Cookie.
world.
What, bro?
Accessories.
No, people don't pay. Listen, you go ask the average person
Lights and
what
all
a,
that stuff.
go ask the average person what a hollow sun is. They be like, huh? What's that? A restaurant or something?
Yep. Hey, Kia.
Say, what's the new best reliable gun now that Glock has been discontinued? So Levi Glock will be back with another gun that'll probably be reliable. They knew it, but this it just seemed new to a lot of people. It's not. They've been planning this for a long time now. They ain't just come up with it.
Hey, Danny. Pedro said he got back to you, man. He waiting on you.
Okay, you got Scorpion. Okay.
Hey, Kia being fancy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, man.
Nah, man.
But again, SPO, man.
What up, Jimmy? What up, Jimmy Walker? I know what that
So
is.
much comes down to SPO.
That's right.
Man, how you twist and turn it. But I was just saying how in the real world accessories aren't really a thing. A lot of people don't even put red dots on their firearms. Man, that's really an in the space thing.
They don't
Unless
even
they bought one on there.
know what a red dot is, bro.
I'm saying.
And then you got the Gen 6. I don't know what the Gen 6 is. I know that all the new Glocks are going to be the V series joints with a big V on the side. I'm familiar with them. I have to check. Mechanic SFT, the Urban Camo Signature Series. It was never fired. All right. Yeah, sometimes you can find some hidden gems, man. Could mean the difference between survival and having someone take you out. Don't let the money. That's right. That's right. That's right, Siege. That's why I say if all you can afford is what you can afford, have something. Like Mr. Dixon said, it's better than a stick. It's better than a stick.
That's a fact.
Because people talk a lot about high points. I bought a high point because the
Girl,
guy.
stop promoting my points, man.
No, but I bought it because the guy who basically got me into training and everything talked about it so bad. And they opened up the Cabela's around the corner. They sent an ad. They had them for $99. I said, I am gonna go try this. So I got up off the couch and went and got it. I ran the ammo through it that a gentleman recommended who passed away. He used to always be with Iraq Veteran 88, and I never had a problem out of that gun.
And it's
He's
crazy though.
I
Answer
never.
this question. Truthfully though.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest now.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest with us, be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
When the last time you shot
Bro, I ain't shot that thing. I don't know how many years.
it?
Even the 10 millimeter, it's sitting behind me in the box. I never shoot them. I got it specifically just to run. I ran about 600 rounds through it, and then I just stopped because it didn't fail. And I had the conversation with my
You got
man.
10 mil carbine?
Huh?
You got 10 mil carbine or
Yeah.
pistol?
I got 10 mil carbine and the pistol. I got both.
And I hear the carbine was good.
The carbine run fine. I want to get a 9 millimeter one. I just ain't get it yet.
It's just heavy as all hell.
Oh yeah, but the gun runs fine. There's nothing wrong with it. High Point would sell more if it didn't look like a. I mean, yeah, it looks like it, but High Point is made for a particular consumer. It's so every red-blooded American, this is what they can pick up and go buy you or have a firearm. It's the same reason why PSA exists and why their prices were the way that they were. So you can go get you an AR-15 and you ain't got to break the bank, so you can be legally armed and a legally armed American. So that's why High Point is not gonna. You know how many guns High Point sell? They ain't changing nothing. Sort of like when you ask the guy at Strabog, bro, about the whole B&T thing. So you know how many of these Strabogs we sell? He don't
I'm gonna
care.
tell y'all something, man. Y'all need to go follow Tiger
Probably.
Crane,
Yes, you do.
Tick,
Tick Wayne.
and when you follow him, DM him and say, "Put me on your list."
Yep. Yep.
That's all you gotta do.
He need a.
This
He
stuff
need
that
a.
RGG said, put me on your list.
Yep.
DM him on Instagram and say, RGG said, put me on your list. And he will send you links
Yep.
to the best deals
Yes, he will.
on firearms on the planet.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you how good they be. This fool made me buy a gun.
He
This
does that.
is me. I've committed to like, look, man, I'm not gonna buy nothing.
He
Ain't
does
nothing
that
out
all
there.
the time. He does that
He'll
all the
send
time.
you something. The deal be so good that you be like, I don't even I don't even need this.
Like I can't pass it up.
I can't pass this up. Like there's just no possible way to pass
He
this
he
up
he
at
is
all.
he is the budget gun finder professional for real,
Look,
and that's
let me
his
show you.
thing. That's his thing.
I'm just gonna show it to you. I ain't gonna even
Yep,
hold
that's
on.
his thing.
And y'all probably see the deals y'all sell sometimes. This might end up on Donation Friday one day.
It's Tiger Crane. Hold on, let me find it. I gotta pull up IG.
Y'all gotta go follow him, man.
Yep, Tiger
Go follow
Crane.
my
Tiger Crane tactical water guns. That's what he that's what he calls it. He's serious about being economical when it comes to firearms. He's
It's
serious
what
for
he
real.
do. It's what he do.
That
That's
ad,
what I'm
that
trying.
ad, I looked at that. I'm thinking about getting that one. That last video you sent me, I'm like, I think I might have to jump in the pool on that one just for the hell of it.
So look, he sent me this,
Oh yeah,
right?
uh huh,
He sent me this, and the price was 179.
yeah, yep.
And that was like it just be crazy. Like he'll be finding them. I thought he'd be like maybe go to one site. He be having like 20 sites he might send you something from. And
Oh,
it'd be stuff like under a couple $100, few hundred.
yes. Those are the worst ones because ready to jump out the window. Like, wait a minute, I don't need this.
I'm like, man, look, I don't what I need a SARB. I don't need I'm like, this might be great for Donation Friday. It might be something that I can put on there later on. 'Cause I don't need it, but for
Right,
$179,
right. And
come on,
please don't stop. Keep sending them.
come on, man.
Telling you, man. That's what I'm saying. And that's a good quality firearm.
It is, it run.
That's right.
I ain't shot that one yet, but I've shot that gun quite a few times before.
Hmm. I'm trying to get off this drug. Not me. I'm like Sam Jackson in Jungle Fever. I shot up the TV, mama. It is what it is, man. Doing what I want to do.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, till my high point sat in my safe for years, unclean, and I recently took it out of the range. It didn't miss a beat. Went bang every. Yeah, it's a simple blowback system gun. The X-Tar, yeah. Take one. He's like, you can only get those. I haven't been able to find those anywhere except on their website. So I'm looking at that. I can whenever I choose to. Yeah, man. But this thing, I don't choose to. Some people like watches. Some people like getting shoes and sneakers, and it ain't my thing. Stuff I like to collect and get just is a little loud. That's all. Yeah, no need to quit. That's where to order them from. Yeah, you can't. They don't seem to have them anywhere else except from their website. Wish we had a page to post hookups or sales. That would be cool, Jay. If we could do that. Every place will try to shut us down, man. They shoot very easy and okay. Yeah, because there's some PCCs. There's one in particular that I'm waiting on, so that's gonna be my Christmas present. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, man.
12-step program is helping me step into my next purchase. That's right.
A lot of y'all do need help. A lot of
Telling
y'all
me,
do need.
G,
All right, it sounds like that's something we need to do over the next month.
gun addiction?
Gun addiction. It's time
Hey,
for another. But
hey,
listen, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I need y'all to come clean though. We're gonna have gun addiction confession night.
bro, watch out. People gonna be sitting in their car. They ain't gonna be in the house. They gonna be sitting in their car.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna let y'all know when we're gonna do it. So if y'all got to kind of get away, go hide and talk, that's cool. But we definitely gonna do it, man.
So yeah, I know, Tick Wayne. They doing some sort of sale on them right now.
Y'all hear me though? Tick Wayne, slow down, bro. We talking about addiction. You steady talking about what's on sale, man.
He feeding the addiction.
Hey,
He's your
look,
pusher,
what we
man.
gonna do?
He's the pusher.
So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have to do that. Let me get out of here, man. Hey, man, everybody be easy. This was a great live tonight. Brother Lewis, Ann's Flavored Cheesecake, Chicago.
Right.
Thank
Get
you
him
for
over.
stopping, brother.
Appreciate you.
Uh, make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram.
That's
Make sure
right.
y'all go follow Tiger Crane,
That's
Water
right.
Gun. We put the link out there. Shout out to everybody that came through tonight, man. If I didn't get a chance to speak to you, what's happening, I appreciate you. And we're gonna get out of here, man. I'll see everybody in the next one. Y'all be safe, be easy.
That's right.
All right. We out.